Yeah, so before I signed up to do the coaching with Kevin and Alice, I was kind of struggling with finding a routine not only for working out but for my meal plan as well. And not knowing what to do, I was finding a bunch of stuff online that would kind of point me in one direction, but then I would find something else that would contradict what I just found and point me in another direction. And I struggled with maintaining and coming up with a good schedule for both of those things. And it made it so I'd actually, when I started the carnivore diet, ended up gaining weight and gaining body fat percentage as well, which was the opposite of what my goal was. So that's one thing that I was definitely struggling with before, was just really finding something that had worked. Yeah, so Kevin and Alice, they provide a measurement tracker to track all of your progress and to see everything that you're improving on week after week. And the really cool thing about this is it's really detailed and in depth. So when you're doing it, you might look at the mirror and go, I'm not seeing anything. But instead of just not seeing anything and losing that motivation, with our tracker, you're able to see, hey, I'm moving a little bit right here. And I can keep pushing this number. So instead of tracking it by the mirror, you're tracking it by the number. And not only that, but Kevin and Alice throughout it walk you through exactly how to do it and what to do. And they show you that it is possible not only through them doing it personally, but through their other clients being successful in it as well. Yes, so I would say the meal plans helped me. Um, I can't really tell you which one helped me more, whether it was the workout routine or whether it was the meal plan. I think they both really helped a lot, but with the meal plan, it really helped me take out all of the decisiveness of, what am I going to eat? How is this going to work in terms of accomplishing my goal? And really not even knowing what to do. It took me from a position of not knowing what I don't know, to being informed and saying, okay, this is the goal you have to hit. This is our plan for you. And not only was the plan specifically designed to reach my goal that I'd given them at the beginning of the training, but it was also fine tuned to all of the things I like to eat, what I didn't like to eat, if I didn't have any allergies or if I did, and all that stuff. So it was really, they ask you all the questions before as to what do you like to eat, what would you prefer, and then it's all built on that to also prioritize your goal as well. So it helped a lot. Yes. So when I started doing this, I weighed around 169 pounds and my body fat percentage was at 23%. And when I finished, or actually this is the 6 week program, so this is the really short one, I'd lost 8 pounds, which it was actually my goal to stay somewhere around like the 160 to 170. So I pretty much maintained my weight there with only losing body fat percentage. I actually gained muscle and lost body fat. So my waist went from 37 to 34 and my neck went from 15 and a half to 15. But the biggest thing is I went from 23% body fat to 18% body fat following their coaching process. Right. So with Kevin and Alice's program, I've actually recommended my best friends to sign up for it because I think it's a great idea and I've seen a lot of progress. And I want everyone around me to be as healthy as I am in terms of working towards the goals that I'm achieving now with their program. So the more people I can help showing them this program, the better. Yeah, starting coaching, it's one of those things where sometimes you look at it before you start and you wonder, is this going to actually be beneficial? This might be a scam, or it's just you're sometimes very hesitant in starting things, especially when it's like virtual and you're not actually meeting them, or you've never done something like this before. And one thing I might say is I'm really glad that I took that leap of faith and that step and actually committed to doing it. And that is another thing is, even though they're going to give you all the steps to take, you have to stay committed and actually do it, or else you're not going to see any results. So at the end of the day, it is going to be up to you whether this works or not. But they give you all the tools for it to help. And afterwards, I've seen more progress with this training program than I have in any other thing that I've done, whether it's weightlifting, meal prepping, but regular meal prepping, I've seen the most progress from this.